Lots of tires. Got a lot of cleanup to do.
Sawdust.
A truck, that is sawdust?
Cheers.
Oh.
So, composting toilet.
Oh, gross.
We got our sawdust.
Okay. What do you do with sheets of fiberglass?
Oh, I need them.
Okay.
This is like, well, there's deer crap.
Woohoo!
This is like metal roofing or metal siding. We could build a
Chicken. Little chicken cover. Yeah.
We can do something here. Like maybe this is where our raspberries go or our hops.
He found dirt. I see a lot of firewood in our future.
Lots of junk.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if we couldn't get some money for this.
I don't know. Recycling wise?
Well, but I mean, it's got John Deere right here.
Don't know. What does it mean?
Where is that kid at?
You want to just do raised beds with all those?
Maybe. Partly raised beds, partly...
Look at that.
So we just bought this piece of land, and it's 7 acres. We got for $20,000. Took us about 3 years of searching to find it, but this is what we got, and it's pretty excellent. We're not keeping the hay bales. That's someone else, a friend of the previous owner, who's using this land to keep their hay on. That'll be gone soon, so we'll have all this open area here. But we've got tons and tons of scrap metal and leftover wood pieces and cinder blocks. We've got rock piles along the west side of this gravel pit. And I'm pretty excited, actually. We can use the tires, some of the bigger tractor tires, if we're able to keep those, we'll be able to use those for raised beds. I have an idea for maybe using used tires for roofing on some of our outbuildings. We've got some metal sheeting that we'll be able to use. I know we're keeping that. There's an old truck bed that they converted into a trailer that's got sawdust in it. I mean, the reason that this land was on the market for so long was because of all this junk. And all this junk is like, you know, our treasure. You know, another person's trash is another person's treasure. This really is a gold mine for someone who's trying to homestead and trying to build outbuildings and maybe experiment with mason work, experiment with building in general. I don't know that we'll be able to use any of the wood pieces, but I'd like to get some practice welding. I don't know, I mean, we've got tons of stuff here, tons of stuff. Endless amounts of junk that we could turn into things to use, you know, for our homestead. And it's pretty exciting. Pretty excited.
I just looked down and saw lamb's ear, lamb's ear, lamb's ear, lamb's ear, lamb's ear. It's just all over the place. And this stuff is fuzzy. Especially the baby leaves. Ooh! This is really fuzzy soft. And I don't know if you can eat it. I just know it's fuzzy. And I just kind of want to pick it and touch it. It's cute, and the baby leaves are the softest. And it just kind of grows like a weed, I guess. I've seen it on hiking trails in Wisconsin too, but I had to buy it when I was in the suburbs, and it just grows wild out here, I guess. So I'm standing on a pile of discarded asphalt. I cannot imagine that this serves any purpose other than to get rid of it. And to give you an idea of scale. He's standing on it. That is just asphalt. What do you do with that? How do you get rid of that? Should I grow something on it? Should I drill holes in it and make it a fountain? I really have no idea. I've never seen anything like that before.
So, we found two things today. We found out we have a pond, and we found out we have a dead porcupine in our pond.
It was in the pond?
It was in the pond.
It drowned?
I don't know what happened. It doesn't look like it's been shot. It looks like bacteria is eating at its eyeballs.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, but it doesn't smell. I don't think our pond is contaminated.
Oh,
We'll find out, but you know.
That might not be our pond. Or do you mean like over by...
We have a pond.
We have a pond. We're going to get some ducks.
We have a pond.
Okay.
So yeah, that's pretty sweet. We have a pond, but we got to test the water now. Big time. So I'm scared. We'll see what happens.
So we got more poop. More deer. There's a pile of rubble.
Like, you'd think this would make the land worth a lot more than what we paid.
It's not that deep. It's more of a marsh.
But I mean, look at how much water's here, though.
Yeah, like I said, we should get some ducks.
It dries up a lot in the...
Probably. We can make a pond out of it, though.
Yeah, we got bears.
We got bears. We got scat. Oh, hello. There he goes. Little bud. This big pile. Hi, dude. He still won't leave that mound. He's been up there at least 10 minutes. Dancing. That looks like future garden walls. That's how big the stones are. They're...
Oh, I'm gonna pee on this. I'm gonna pee on this. I'm gonna pee on this. Oh!
It's a sparkly rock. 3 feet?
Like
2? Okay. There's a tree in front of the camera. It's okay. Go.
So, in summary, we did a lot of looking, and when we found this piece of land, we did a lot of research. We found out that it was approved for septic, that we would find a well, and now we're finding a lot of surprises, like, you know, that we have a lot of, like a decent amount of water on the property. And a lot of wildlife on the property, like a ton. We actually found bear scat, which, you know, was...
What was that bird that scared the crap out of me?
That was a quail.
That was a quail?
Yeah.
What was that little one that you found?
Oh, that was a quail.
That was a quail too?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. And
I might have gotten that one on footage.
oh, cool.
We'll see.
Yeah. So we've got deer on the property. We've got bear on the property.
Porcupine.
We got a dead porcupine. Porcupine are everywhere. I mean, they're kind of invasive. But overall, I'm really happy. And you know, we have to find out, now that we got our soil, we're going to do our soil test. We're going to find out what will grow best in our soil with the least amount of work. But I think the biggest thing to do now is to really get, you know, keep working at my job, keep getting in better shape, and making sure that the money is going towards this piece of property. You know, we're gonna have to have our cars fixed, tip-top, and then probably want to buy a four-wheeler, because of all of the cinder blocks. I want to take all of the garbage on the land and kind of
Recycle.
catalog it and
Yeah.
get it into, catalog it in a way, I mean get it into one spot and know what we have. We found some old farm equipment on the property. I might talk with someone who specializes in old farm antiques. You know, see if we didn't hit a miniature gold mine. I mean, this happens all the time, but overall, I'm pretty, you know, I already said I'm excited, but it looks like we got a lot more than we thought we were going to have, and we knew, I mean, we did a lot. We actually, you know, it's surprising how many places that you find that the real estate agent has absolutely no idea what the property is. And if they, I mean, like I said, you know, there's a decent amount of water on this property. You'd think it would be worth a little bit more. I mean, the taxes are so cheap. There's so much there. You know, why isn't it worth more? Is it because of all the work you're gonna have to do? But, you know, everything that we're gonna do, I mean, you know, we're gonna be up there with like no money. You know, me working 1 to 2 years, making 50 grand a year, and we've got a place that should be paid off and ready to be lived on. You know, it's crazy, you know, the kind of things that you can find. And yeah, I mean, I think we already found the gold mine. Whether or not, you know, maybe we could get some money even just from the metal that's there, because of all of the pieces of farm equipment. There's so much metal there. We already know we've got a little, it looks like a wagon, like a hay trailer, that I know for a fact I'm already gonna make that our chicken coop. You know, why would I go and buy a trailer when we've got something right there? I mean, we're getting all these things with this land. And like I said, I mean, I haven't done much welding in my lifetime, and I'd be interested to get some practice on some of this old farm equipment. Maybe make some, you know, couple of things. I don't know. It's got the wheels spinning up here. I really, you know, the creative side of my brain is just going nuts right now with all of the things that we can do here, and maybe make some money there in the middle of nowhere in Wisconsin. So yeah, it's pretty cool. This was a really good experience. And like I said, I mean, 3 years of wanting to have something like this, and we finally got it. And it's exactly what we wanted with a lot more, a lot more. So yeah, it's pretty awesome.
So now we're going home.
And now we are going home.
Going home happy.
Yep. With a title.
With a title, all right. So we went to the park earlier, and AJ went down a slide, and it was really wet. So he completely soaked his pants. And we're going, I don't know, 50 down county roads. And I just figured it might be a good idea to make use of the elements. It's a redneck drying machine. It's a giant cow.